why the Canadian public even knows about this is because First Nations said, we're done waiting, we're going to find our children and bring them home.
They built these schools to remove Indigenous peoples from the territory. Here in Secwepemc territory, where the Kamloops Indian Residential School was built, is the largest of unceded, unsurrendered territories in so-called British Columbia. They wanted to indoctrinate us into a white man's ways, so we didn't go back to the land. And we know that our culture and language flow from the land. You can't separate us.
Colonization is not over. It has a new name. Children are still being separated from their communities. Foster care is the new residential school system.
What happened in residential schools hasn't stopped. That the foster care system replicates that. There's murdered and missing Indigenous women. There's over-incarceration. So Canada's institutionalization of Indigenous peoples hasn't stopped, and it has to stop in order for us to be able to not only reconcile what happened in the past, but to make sure that we don't keep doing this in the future.
If we're talking about revival of our cultural ways and practices, if we're talking about people wanting to support Indigenous people and solutions and healing that comes apart with these residential schools, we have to talk about the land and we have to talk about the governance.